All right, what's up, everybody? Bryce here, coming at you from the road today for a real quick crypto market update. I'm in snowy Chicago, and it is storming right now. So I'm locked inside. I'm dialed in on the charts. There's no days off. Just a little work trip here. I'm so excited about where the crypto market is at right now because we're in a little bit of a dip. It's really the first dip, if you will, of this bull market post ETF. Sure, first week of March, we had like a 1 or 2 day very sharp dip that recovered and broke all-time highs like the day after it dipped. This is the first kind of extended bit of a correction that we've had since these ETFs have really launched and started trading. Of course, that first week of ETF trading was down. But the point I'm trying to make is this is a really good buying opportunity as we are currently hovering right above the 50-day moving average. The 50-day moving average is a really strong trend indicator for that midterm trend. It's right around $56,000 per coin. So I still think that there's a bullish trend. The 200-day moving average is sloping up. We've got an incredible amount of strength here in the market. So if you go and look at past bull market dips, typically what you see is maybe 2 to 3 week periods of a dip where the market comes down by about 20% or so. So we're kind of in the middle of that, again, down from 74,000 all the way down to where we're at right now, around 65,000. I think we have a little bit more ways to go before that flush out is truly complete. But I'm still very bullish because there's some very interesting things happening. On my most recent market update, I talked about how Japan's largest pension fund and the world's largest pension fund actually announced that they're looking into a Bitcoin strategy. Remember, that's a $1.5 trillion fund. Bitcoin's market cap is less than $1.5 trillion. So you have one cohort of people who control market value that's greater than all the Bitcoin in the world combined, which is pretty impressive. Think about how many pension funds there are out there that are looking for their Bitcoin strategy. So you have that. But you have these inflows into the Bitcoin ETFs that's just incredible, right? I saw a statistic earlier today that 50%, actually it was over 50%, slightly over 50% of all of BlackRock's inflows, okay? That means, fresh money coming into all of BlackRock's ETFs. Over half of those inflows went into their Bitcoin ETF. And for Fidelity, which is a household name, right? 70% of all money that came into Fidelity's products this year, 70% were directed into the Bitcoin fund. So to me, this is just an enormous groundswell of interest and participation by financial advisors, hedge funds, family offices, individuals, all that stuff. They're all coming in, and you could just clearly see it in the numbers and in the price rise and all that kind of stuff. But just as important as who is buying today, even more important than that is who is buying tomorrow, okay? And what we have to look forward to is for the green light to get switched on by the wirehouses, the large institutions like Bank of America's Merrill Lynch, or Wells Fargo, or Morgan Stanley, okay? These folks control trillions of dollars of wealth through their clientele. And right now, currently, if you're an individual that is banking with some of these institutions, you have to go out of your way. You have to, contact investor relations. You have to really work hard if you want them to allocate. There's no just easy point and click like you can with several other popular ETFs. So it's basically you have to go and solicit to get your sort of exposure to Bitcoin if you're banking with those partners. But soon, the rumor on the street is that very soon they're going to greenlight those products. They're accelerating it so that you don't have to go and make that extra effort. In fact, you can just go in your account, pop in, an allocation very quickly. So once that new, kind of water tap sort of gets opened, we're going to see an incredible flood a deluge of more people coming into the crypto market. I'm very, very, very confident that this bull run breather that we're seeing right now is just that. It's just a breather, because there is a whole groundswell of folks that are looking to get exposure to this asset class that haven't yet. So I'm very, very excited. I think that this is an incredible buying opportunity. Again, right now around 65,000. Do I think we could dip into the 50s? The high 50s, the mid 50s? I don't think that's off the table, okay? So this is the point in time where you absolutely have to zone into the charts. Don't take your eyes off of them. Look for that strength. Look for that bounce, because I think it's coming sooner than one might expect. Again, the halving is coming up in just about 30 days, give or take a few. So there's many things that are lining up to be bullish. And if you go back in history as well, if you look at the month of April and even the month of May, historically for Bitcoin, you have very positive returns. So again, that's just Bitcoin. The whole other story that's going on right now as well is with altcoins. Altcoins have been even stronger than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's dominance, or Bitcoin's market share, has been falling off a cliff, and altcoins have been growing in their strength. So I expect that this trend is actually going to continue. I expect altcoins to continue growing in terms of Bitcoin, meaning altcoins are where you want to have the majority of your portfolio. And those dips, they're very sharp. Historically, they're, when Bitcoin dips 20%, altcoins might dip 30 or 40 or 50%. But those rebounds, those recoveries are so swift and so mind-melting and face-ripping that I do not want to be caught short. And I don't want any of my subscribers to be caught short. So anyhow, make sure you are concentrating right now, because these dips, they're fast and they're vicious. Don't get me wrong, they're vicious, but they're just corrections against that longer term uptrend. So don't lose faith. Certainly don't lose hope, guys. This is an incredible buying opportunity, and I wish everyone all the best. And that's your crypto market update. And also, real quick, if you would like a service where you could subscribe to, where you could get market insights, daily intelligence reports, all sorts of different buy zones, sell zones, newsletters, and more, in videos and more, right? If you want all that, I highly suggest you hit that button, hit that link below, because for just $1, you can get a 1-week trial to Crypt Nation, okay? We've got an incredible group of analysts. We've got over 10,000 crypto investors and traders who are in our group, all learning, all getting better. We all want to make life-changing wealth together, and we invite you. Again, $1, 1-week trial. Hit that link below, and we'll see you inside.